Moyu has been under flack for releasing a bunch of cubes within such a short span of time. They started off with a release of 3 versions of the Super RS3M 2022s in October of last year. This year, in February, they released the Moyu Huameng Y3M, which came in 4 different versions, and in April this year, they released 3 versions of the Moyu Weilong version 9. 10 cubes in 7 months, and people thought Moyu was done with releasing 3x3s for a while, but they haven't stopped, as they're releasing the Super RS3M version 2, which will come in 3 versions. Moyu has sent me this cube early to show you guys, so let's check it out. Thanks to Moyu for opportunity to show you this cube early. First off, I'd like to talk about different versions of this cube, as this is something Moyu regularly does when they release cubes this year. There is going to be the standard maglev and ball core version with edge center magnets. I don't know anything about price of these cubes, but because it's under the RS3M line, I can assume it won't be expensive and probably budget friendly. But there is one thing that is making me unsure about this, which is that all 3 versions come with magic clothes, which is Moyu's version of UV coating. UV coating has traditionally been expensive, as GAN was the first company to feature this in their cubes, but when Moyu released the UV coated Huameng Y3M, it became the cheapest UV coated cube available at $36.99, so I'm not too sure about how affordable or cheap this cube will be. Now let's go over appearance and how you can tell the different versions apart. The standard one comes with primary plastic internals, the maglev one comes with purple internals, and the ball core one comes with teal blue internals. The standard version comes with the blue nut. The maglev and ball core versions come with the purple nuts for the dual adjustment system. Now onto the weight of these cubes. The standard weighs 73 grams, the maglev weighs 77 grams, and the ball core version weighs 79 grams. So these cubes are not heavy by any means. Now onto feel of this cube. This cube feels like a mix between its predecessor, the Super RS3M 2022, and the Weilong version 9. Note, unlike the Super RS3M 2022, this cube is not blocky at all, which is great for many cubers because there were a lot of people who did not like the blockiness of that cube. Now onto performance. Out of the box, these cubes were really fast and uncontrollable, like most Moyu releases. Stability-wise, the standard version was very stable, but the maglev version was really unstable, which I did not like. The ball core version, on the other hand, was even more stable than the standard version due to the extra magnets. Out of the box, these cubes were very good. In fact, these are the best cubes in my opinion out of the box for a budget cube. But as good as these cubes were out of the box, I knew they would be better with setup and tensioning, so that's what I did. Now after setup and tensioning, these cubes are even better. These cubes are fast while maintaining controllability. Corner cutting is more than adequate and does not take much effort, especially with the ball core version. Now I have to talk about the maglev version because I thought it was super unstable out of the box, but now with tensioning and adjusting the dual adjustment system, it is better and more stable, but it is still, a little bit too unstable for my liking. Now I've talked about performance. How does this cube compare against other cubes, especially the recent Moyu releases? Well, this cube is at the top of the list of new Moyu cubes, and this is because this cube is value town like we've never seen before. The cube's performance is on par with the Weilong V9, and with that said, if you're in the market looking for a new cube, this is my top recommendation. And this is really confusing to me because there is no purpose of the Weilong version 9, as this cube is just as good, and I presume it's going to be cheaper as it's under the RS3M line of cubes. And now with that said, you're probably wondering, okay, which version should you get? Well, here I have to mention first that I don't know anything about the pricing of this cube, so I don't know anything about the price differences between the different versions. But with that said, I'd go for either the standard or the ball core. For top cubers, the ball core is the way to go, as the stability and performance is amazing. But if you're a newer cuber or a more beginner cuber or don't have the budget, the standard version is honestly almost just as good. Overall, very good, actually. I'd say the difference isn't too crazy, but for top cubers, it's worth, the extra stability and performance. Moyu, in fact, did it again and created another amazing cube. Once this cube is officially available for purchase, I'll put links to buy this cube at the cubicle in the description. Again, thanks to Moyu for sending me this cube early to show you guys. And yeah, hope this video was informative. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video.